Good morning, everyone. How did morning happen again so fast? Here's our little armorer. Weapons master with the skeleton behind her. Can you see that? Interesting imagery. Sorry if I'm talking about tragedy and pop culture. Is that just too hideous? But a lot of my vids have been... I've gotten in trouble for some. I haven't told you about that. But you know what? Macro, micro, you can get to other places through other things. And this is where Alec Baldwin is now. Get lost in Vermont. I went through Vermont videos last night and they all said, escape to Vermont, right? It was like this theme for fugitives or something. And this kind of permanent place of little stores and shopping and Christmas and... Oops, did we hit an ad there? And you just think of little Adam Baldwin just either driving across the country in the night, leaving those harsh and dusty lands of the Southwest. If you're from some other country, Santa Fe is here, and Vermont is here. It's time to go and be in that fun place. Go and be in that wonderful, fun place of Vermont where the haystacks are as perfect as a Teletubby cartoon, and the ducks will pose for you, and isn't it just wonderful fun? Escape all that vigil stuff and police interrogation stuff, and remember, I'm the one who rules nothing out. We had a live bullet. Good for you, police in New Mexico so far. I know you were late on the scene, I know stuff was tampered with, but rule nothing out. People are innocent until guilty in a court of law, but at the beginning of the investigation, when it's Columbo time, everything's on the table for speculation. Yeah, he doesn't want to be around all that. It's much more fun to go shopping in Vermont. Wouldn't you rather be shopping in Vermont right now and getting some nice Christmas, sorry, we'll get by our little ad here, because it was just showing you can eat ice cream there. You can, there, maybe he's with his wife. Maybe that's what it was trying to say. He can be with his wife because she's still alive, as far as I know. Oh, look at all the goodies that Vermont has to offer. You can just become spiritually cleansed as you see all the nice, safe people that aren't going to shoot you. So, I've got my theories. Maybe we all do. You know, this is not the factual channel. There's plenty of other of those, right? We take the facts and then we go a little bit further and we speculate. Was he mad at her? Had they had an affair? Were they having some kind of on-set tiff? Did she like Donald J. Trump? That's enough right there to get someone shot with that hothead. Or did she think he was making her look bad? She was the only camera person on the set. And actors are known to be very vain. They get upset about that stuff. I've got one cousin who, I don't know him. Oh, look at, maybe he's buying jewels for his wife. I've got a cousin who does makeup in Hollywood, and there was an A-list Academy Award winning actress who was in a film where they tried to save money. See, we're all in Vermont now. Everything's fine when you go to Vermont. There's no thought of all that bad stuff in New Mexico. That's in the past now. But she was furious with the makeup people in Canada. The film, like the next film she did after the Academy Award won, someone wanted to go on the cheap, and they went up to Canada where there was no union or whatever, and there on the cheap, they had a makeup artist that was like making her look bad, and she was well aware of it and was refused to film until Cousin Kevin got flown up from Burbank or wherever he was living at the time, maybe Silver Lake. So I do know that these things are taken seriously, and certain people know how to put on the makeup. Certain people with cameras know how to capture a person in the lighting. You can make a person who looks terrible look fabulous. You can make a person who looks fabulous look terrible if you're a really great photographer, right? So who wants to be in all that kind of rock and dirt? And we've got this one here who I don't know much about guns, but it blew my mind when I saw that she had changed. She had changed blanks or bullets or God knows what in the dirt, sitting in the dirt. That was bizarre, but this kiddo's 24. It's like, why, you don't hire 24-year-olds for this kind of thing. No one has the best judgment at 24. You need people with that top judgment. So I was wrong about him going to little old closed to the public. You see that sign there? Closed to the public paraclete with all the bad priests. No, he really hightails it up there. But we will do some kind of film on this because it's just wild. Who was hanging out at this place and just the sheer volume. And what about the ones who we don't know about, right? So many blessings, and wow. Or did a union person get mad and leave the rounds there? It's hard when you're dealing in the world of the libtard because so many mistakes get made that it's really often just a total F-up However, what an easy place to hide a hit, right? What an easy place to hide a hit. Oh, we were all so incompetent. So once again, our question, how many mistakes, how many mess-ups, how many coincidences until one feels as if they are becoming a coincidence theorist? Many blessings, Elena. We are so sorry.